Hey guys, so it is August 20th, I believe, yeah, and today marks my 3 months on T, which is super exciting. That's a big milestone for me, at least. I figured 3 months would be a decent amount of time to wait between updates because doing it every month to me didn't feel like I was giving myself enough time to progress and see progression for myself, so I think that's what I'm going to probably do is do one every 3 months. So after this one, expect one probably at 6 months unless something significant happens before then. So first thing, we moved into a house from our apartment, which is super exciting. That's what I've been doing the last like 3 weeks is getting everything moved in and settled and all that. So um, I really love it. I think my partner loves it, and my roommate as well seems to enjoy it. And I think all three dogs are really happy to have a bigger space and more privacy and a yard. So it's great. So the moving process was stressful as always, but the outcome was worth it. So there's that. As far as my changes physically, my voice, I think, is probably the most noticeable one at this point, at least for me, and seems like for other people as well. Um, it's still really scratchy and breaks a lot and all that, so it's nowhere near, as deep as I know it's gonna get, but it's definitely a lot deeper, and I like it. I get the proper pronouns more often, um, which is good. It's not all the time, of course, but it's a lot more than I used to, so that's good. It's a good start. Um, I don't really have facial hair. I have a little bit that comes in right there, and maybe a few little hairs underneath my chin that I can feel, but I can't see them. I shaved them, but even if I hadn't, you still probably couldn't see them. It's not yet. They're still pretty light, and there's not many, so there's that. I have a few hairs on my belly, a few, not enough to notice. I notice them, but my muscles have not really gotten any better. I haven't really taken the time to work out like I should, so that's a pretty close by goal that I'm trying to reach is actually utilizing the muscle mass I could have. My appetite is still really high. My sex drive is still pretty high. It's not as high as I thought it would be by this point, but it is. It's a lot higher than I'm used to. So there's that I'm adjusting to. I don't really know. My temper is a little shorter. My fuse is a little shorter now, I guess I should say. I'm doing my best to kind of stop myself when I feel it building up and really think about what the right reaction is going to be to whatever it is I'm feeling. And I've tried to really keep track of my emotions during this because I've already seen a couple of times where they can kind of get out from under me and go in a direction I don't want to go in. So I'm doing my best to keep that under control as well and learn how to cope with these new, I guess, limits that I have with my temper. Bottom growth is more than I expected by now, but still not a lot. Just I didn't expect it to start so soon. So that's kind of cool. It's honestly kind of hurts. I understand. I didn't understand for a long time when some guys would talk about how it was almost too sensitive, and it was so sensitive that it hurt just for even your underwear to touch it sometimes. Which, sorry if that's too much info for some people, but I feel like I need to document it for myself and for anyone else who wants to know it. I think it's normal for it to be a little bit sensitive and painful, but it's something I didn't expect. Let's see. I think that's about it. I can't think of much else. I don't feel like my jawline's changed really at all, or my fat it hasn't really wow redistributed. That's the word I'm trying to find. Yeah, I'm still at the same dose. Another big thing that I that I should probably talk about is I just gave myself my shot by myself for the first time last week, and yesterday on Friday was my second time giving myself my shot by myself completely. So that was really exciting. I have kind of fucked them up a little bit both times, but I did it, and that's what matters to me, is that I got up the courage to actually do it. Needles make me extremely anxious. Having to do it completely by myself made me even more anxious, so it was a big step for me personally, and I'm proud, and I'm sure my partner is also proud and happy that he no longer has to do it for me. Um, yeah, the first time I did it, I didn't get all of the tea out of the vial before I took it out of my leg, and at the time I had been trying for about an hour or so. I was just to the point where I was like, okay, I got most of it, I'm done. So I didn't get as much of my dose as I should have last week. So I think my fuse has been a bit shorter the past few days because of that, because my dose was even lower than it should have been. But yesterday I got all of it in. It went pretty well. It still took me a long time to do it, and I was still pretty emotionally drained afterwards. But it worked, and I did it, and it's a big milestone for me as well, I feel. I think that's about it. For right now, at least, I don't have anything else to really talk about. My changes are happening, they're slow, but definitely happening. So yeah, if anyone has any particular questions for me or concerns, or they just want to say hi, feel free. You can contact me here in the comments or on Tumblr or Instagram, or however, you can. I'll leave links either in this video, or you can go to my previous ones and find links. So yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I'll try and make another update within the next 3 months at least. So yeah, see you later, guys.